Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. It is Wednesday, June 25th, 2025, and I got a fun, bright, cheerful card to share with you today using my suite of the week. I'm featuring an entire suite this week because we are still in the BOGO sale, the buy one, get one sale that Stampin' Up! Is doing right now on suite products. Okay, so any suite, any product from any suite, you can do the whole entire suite, you could do the bundle, you could do the paper. It's buy one, get your equal or lesser value item for half price, right? So I've been hearing from a lot of you and I've seen your orders come through, and I'm so thrilled about all the discounts everybody's getting, all the half price items you guys are getting. Thanks for maximizing this sale and giving the message to Stampin' Up! That we like sales. We like deals, right? Hello, Joy. Hi, Tony. Hello, TJ. Good morning. Good morning. She says, TJ says, good morning, I think. Yep, it's still morning. You're in Alberta anyway. Where are you, TJ? Maybe you're not in Alberta. Maybe you're on a trip. Hello, Lori from San Rafael, California. Hello, Nancy. Hi, Tanya. Okay, so we've got a little bit of an overcast day here today, but not too bad. Some rain yesterday. It's all good for the grass, good for the fires, good for the farmers. So I'm quite happy with the weather right now. My family on the East Coast, however, they are getting some serious heat back there. Hopefully it doesn't last too long. I think they're going to get some relief from that tomorrow on Thursday. So stay cool wherever you are in the world, or warm if you're down in Australia, New Zealand. I know it's winter for you, so it's so fun to see everybody from around the world pop in and share what's going on in their lives. I really appreciate you taking the time. Whoops, there goes my camera mount. Did you guys see that? It just jumped on me. I appreciate you taking the time to come and join me here. As I mentioned, we're playing with On the Go Suite, and today I have a fun card to share with you. Alrighty, let's flip the camera. Hello, Annika. Greetings from the Netherlands. Thank you for being here. Hi, Dorothy. Hi, Vicky. Hello, Debbie Gass from Illinois. Hi, Cindy from Indiana. Joy Lip is here. Hello. Hello, Micheline from Florida. Jolene's here from Minnesota. Oh, Darlin's here from Maryland. What a beautiful name, Darlin. That is a perfect name. Perfect girl name, Darlin. I love it. Hello, Janet. Hello, everybody. Okay, let's flip the camera and get started on this fun card that I have to share with you today. Let me move some stuff off my desk. I have a lot of stuff going on here. Well, I always got a lot of stuff going on, right? There's just so many fun parts, especially this suite. This suite has a lot of moving pieces, and we're going to make a fun card. Okay, let's get started. Here we go. We're flipping, and boom. There's a shot of my backyard. We had some rain, so I had to move the cushions off of my patio furniture so they wouldn't get soaking wet. So many things to think about. But let me just straighten up my camera here. And there is my code. There's the code for the On the Go suite that I'm featuring this week in all of my videos. Sorry, I don't want to make you dizzy, but I'm just trying to get this straightened up, tightened up, and there we go. Let's move this over a little bit, and I think we're centered. Alrighty. Okay, so we are going to bring in one of the new colors. We're going to bring in Strawberry Slush. Take a look at Strawberry Slush. It is such a fun color, bright, cheerful, and we're going to just one more second here, one more little adjustment. We're going to cut this. We're going to do it as a side opening card. You could do it as an 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. However, I find those cards are like tints, and then when you put them on your mantle, they tend to flatten out. So my favorite, if I'm going to do a horizontal card, a landscape card, is to cut it at 4 1/4 and have the spine on the left side. Before I start, I'm going to grab a glue dot. And I'm going to anchor down my little sign that shows what I'm featuring this week. So let's put a glue dot right there, and maybe that will keep things in order here. Let's go ahead. All right, there we go. Just a single glue dot, and then we won't have to worry about that moving around. Okay, let's bring in the trimmer. We're gonna cut this at 4 1/4 down the long side, like so. Little bits flying around here. Okay, so 4 1/4. I think I might need another glue dot back there. Maybe it won't be a problem. We'll see. All right, so we're going to cut 4 1/4. Then we're going to score on the long side in half at 5 1/2. We're using a light gray score tool on my Stampin' Up! Trimmer. And there we go. There's our card base. I have another piece of Strawberry Slush here that is 4 by 5 1/4, and we're going to do some embossing with this one. So I love, love, love embossing folders, and one of my favorites, absolute favorites, is this one right here. It's called the Dotted Circles. Do you guys have this one? It's a 3D folder, and when these folders came out, we were so, as demonstrators, we were pleasantly surprised how huge they are. They are like the biggest folder I have ever seen in my life. So I'm going to take my Strawberry Slush piece and I'm going to pop this into the folder. And I'm not going to line it up with the line like I usually do because I want the center of these radiating circles to be in the center of my cardstock. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and eyeball it and put it in the middle. Then when I close the folder, I can size it up and see, is that circle in the center? And I'm happy with that position, because it's all about, you know, balance, right? So, sorry, I got something in my eye, an eyelash or something. Okay, so I'm just following the circles around. This one looks like it's in the center, and then everything else is going to follow suit. Okay, so we're going to run that through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Now, for 3D folders, you will need your gray plate that comes with your Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So let me show you what I mean. So bring in my machine, and we've got platform number 1 right here, okay? And then we've got our folder, and always, always, always go in with the spine of your folder first. Do not go in with the open ends because the pressure will come out the back and then crack this spine, and you don't want that. Okay, so I've got that together. Then take another look at the folder, make sure everything's lined up the way I want it. I'm going to lay that down with the spine pointing towards the middle of my machine, the handle here where the rollers are. Now I'm going to bring in my platform, my plate, sorry, plate number 4. See the 4 in the corner? That goes on top, lining everything up, and here we go. We're going to roll it through. See all my little pieces of Post-it tape? I reuse my Post-it tape, so I stick them on my machine, and then they're ready to go when I need them. Do you guys do the same? I mean, if you can get more than one use out of something, you should do it, right? Absolutely. Okay, let's take a look at what we have here. So let's open up this folder and see the beautiful dimension. Look at that. Every time I use this folder, I am always amazed. I'm going to hold that to the side. Look how thick the impression is with this one. I love it. Love, love, love it. Okay, so this is going to be, we're doing a little tone on tone today with Strawberry Slush on Strawberry Slush like this. Okay, so thank you everybody for commenting. Good morning, everyone. It's so good to see you. Thank you so much. You guys are so kind with your comments. I appreciate that. Okay, so we're going to do something very simple. We're just going to glue this down, but I did not burnish, pardon me, I did not burnish my score line. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to bring in my multi-purpose liquid glue, my Tombow adhesive. And we're going to be very liberal with this. We're going to put a lot of glue back here because it's bumpy and it's embossed and you don't want this to fall off. So that's how much glue I'm putting on. I wouldn't normally do that on a single piece of cardstock, but because it's embossed, it's a different story. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to put this down. We got Strawberry Slush on Strawberry Slush. But of all the colors of Stampin' Up! That Stampin' Up! Has, you could do this with any color, right? Tone on tone, almost monochromatic. But we're going to bring in some pops of color. So I am featuring the On The Go Suite. And the bundle that's included in this suite is called Tags to Go. And these little stamps and the tags from the dies are absolutely adorable. And you can layer them and you can do so much. I haven't even played with the lock and keys yet this week, but I will. There's just so much. There's so much you can do with these dies. So what I've done is I've done a little bit of die cutting ahead of time just to get prepared. And I've cut out this one right here. It's like a little diamond. It actually reminds me, you guys know I was in Vegas last week, right? This reminds me of the Vegas sign. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? When you go into Vegas, there's a sign. There was a huge lineup of people to get their picture taken. Welcome to Vegas. This shape is just like that. I don't know. Maybe I got Vegas on my brain. So I cut that one out with basic white. And what else did I do? I did this one right here. I cut that one using this pattern paper. This is the one with the little suitcases. So I did that one, okay? And you guys are gonna get these in your kits. I did this one, little round one right here. And I just love all these little accents, these little notions that you can use on your cards. They're so fun. So I think that's all I did, the 3 of them. Okay, so then what we're gonna do is we're gonna stamp, first things first, let's stamp on the white one. So the white one, I'm gonna bring in my memento. And when I made this card, or I was designing this card, I was thinking of my dear sisters who I was on the trip with last week. And you know what? This saying just spoke to my heart. Life's detours are better with you. Isn't that the truth? The people you love, the detours you take in life are better with those you love. And this is really speaking to my heart today. Life's detours are better with you. So we're going to stamp that the long way here. So I'm just going to stamp it straight in the center of this die cut. Now you could stamp first and then die cut later. It's totally up to you. I like to get my die cutting done first if I can, and then move on to all the fun stuff, right? So we're gonna layer this together, and I was just playing around with these, and I want these circles to line up. So let's bring in my glue, and we're gonna first attach the Strawberry Slush one to the Shy Shamrock. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just bring in a little bit of glue, put it around the circle, because you guys know Tombow multi-purpose glue never lets you down, right? It's so sticky. Okay, so we're gonna put that there, and then we're gonna take this piece, we're gonna layer it. I want the pops of pink and green to pop out there, so I'm gonna go ahead and attach my greeting to the front. I'm just lining up those circles because I want to put a little bit of twine. The twine that's included in this suite is called Pack Your Bags twine, a 3-pack. So you get Strawberry Slush, Azure Afternoon, and Shy Shamrock. And you can tell I've used a lot of these colors, but we're going to bring in the coordinating Strawberry Slush. And in your kit, you're going to receive 4 inches of this. I'm going to measure it on the bottom of my Glass Mat Studio here. So I've got 4 inches. When you get this in your kit at home, you're going to want to take it and double it up, okay? And we're actually going to have 2 2-inch pieces. So let's just do that. We're going to fold it in half. Now I've got 2 2-inch pieces, and we're going to hold 2 of the ends together, come through the back of this fun little tag with both ends. If I can do this on camera, because you know how things go on camera, right? Okay, let's go. Come on, gremlins, work with me here. All right, can we get both pieces through? If you have a little persistence, you can make it work. Is it going? Yes, okay, all right. Oh, that was messy. That was messy. Okay, I like it when things go wrong. I do. I know you're probably laughing, but I do like it when things go wrong because it teaches me that I can keep going, right? When things go wrong and you keep going, there is a lesson in that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and try this one more time here through the front. And I'm resisting licking. Are you laughing with me? I mean, if you ever tried to thread a needle, your grandma or your mom taught you to thread a needle, you want to lick it, right? You want to lick the thread to make it sharp. resist the urge. I'm not going to add any saliva to my card today. Okay, we've got it. It's hanging by that 2 inches of twine. And then we're just going to simply tie a little knot here. Okay, tie a knot. And that is an easy way to add that gorgeous 3-color twine to your tag. All right, now we're going to trim off the ends. And voila, we've got a fun little tag with some pops of color. Okay, I'm going to flip that over and we're going to add dimensionals to the back. Okay, so we're going to put one up here. Let's do 3 dimensionals. I got a little bit of glue on my fingers. And when you get Tombow glue on your fingers, oh boy, you got to go scrub with a loofah or something in your washroom because the glue sticks with you. Do you guys know what I mean? Can you commiserate? Can I commiserate with you? When you get Tombow on your fingers, it's not easy, but it works. Just go wipe it off and you're good to go. Okay, so this is going to go on the edge on this left-hand side of my card right here. Isn't that fun? And I just did a single knot. I don't think this is going to come undone. If you're worried about it, you could put a glue dot behind, but I'm okay with it. Now what I want to do is I want to add something down here in this empty corner. So I was looking at the DSP and I was totally smitten with this piece here. This piece of DSP has suitcases, backpacks, umbrellas, passports. So fun, right? So fun. So I'm going to send you this one here, the Shy Shamrock suitcase. It's like a carry-on. It's got the water bottle on the side, as well as the umbrella and the passport. And then when you get your kid at home, you're going to be able to fussy cut this out, okay? So you want to use your snips or your scissors and you're going to cut out these images, and then by the magic of the morning and me with my coffee, I already did this, have them right here cut out, and we're going to layer these on the bottom right hand corner of this card. So we're going to put the little suitcase right there. So fun. Then we're going to take the umbrella, because you got to travel with an umbrella. You never know what kind of weather you're going to get. And then you have to have your passport, right? And ask me how I know this. Always keep your passport in the same pocket of your bag. Don't change it up. And then you'll always know, because if you don't be consistent with where you're putting things in your bag, this is a lesson I learned. You could have a heart attack, a mini heart attack in the airport. Do not lose your passport. Put it in the same spot. And that's what I teach my kids too. Always, always, always study your bag, right? Know where you're keeping things so you can easily access them. Isn't that fun? Okay, so fun card, beautiful colors, vibrant, happy colors. We're going to bring in the embellishments. These embellishments here are called On The Go Puffy stickers. And I thought, well, I got to use a design that I can send you. So you're going to get one of these hearts and any of the colors will coordinate with your card. So let's just grab an Azure Afternoon heart. We're going to put that right down here at the bottom of this tag just to add a little bit of depth and interest. These remind me of the 80s when I collected stickers as a child. So fun, these puffy stickers. And they are fantastic for embellishing your scrapbook pages as well as cards. So really, really fun. You get that when you buy the entire suite. You're going to get the puffy stickers. You're going to get the 3-color twine. You're going to get the DSP, all of it, the dies, the stamps. And I will send you this strawberry slush piece already embossed, okay? If you don't already have that folder, don't worry. I will be sending you this layer. Okay, so then for the inside, we're going to grab a piece of basic white, 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. And, you know, I really thought about this card. I want to send it to both of my sisters to say thank you for an amazing time. So mine's going to be a thank you card. However, if I had thought about it and had time before, this would have been a nice card to bring with me and to pop a little Starbucks card in there. That's what my thought is like if you're going on a trip, right? It's June. We have, you know, there's probably lots of travel coming up, right? You could stamp for the inside. You could just do enjoy, or today marks an adventure, right? If you're going on a trip, you could stamp that in here. You could stamp both of them. Today marks an adventure and enjoy. So I'm going to simply bring in the word enjoy, and I'm going to stamp the inside with enjoy like that. And you know, this could, I'm looking at this and thinking of all kinds of different things. You know, it doesn't have to be a travel card. This could be, make a great anniversary card, right? Life's detours are better with you. How about you say enjoy, and then, like, you know, this could be a happy anniversary card. You could stamp that for your loved one. I probably wouldn't give a pink card to my hubby, but I would probably make this card in Azure Afternoon or the Shy Shamrock color, and, you know, life's adventures. If you know, in a marriage, there are lots of things that happen, and your life is never a straight line, and detours happen, and, you know, stuff happens. But when you comment this about detours, it really brings it home, right? Through thick and thin, enjoy the detours. There's the inside, there's the front, and I could totally see myself putting a gift card in here for a travel mate. I go on lots of trips with my Stampin' Up! Team, and this would be a fun card. And also, this would make a great, this card itself could be an accent on my scrapbook page, right? About a trip. Oh my gosh, so many fun things you're going to be able to do with the On The Go Suite 165583. It is such a fun product. Sweet, and it is buy one, get one half price. Thank you all for everything. Elaine said, thank you. My OCD was driving me crazy every time it moved. Oh, this up here, Elaine? I think I need to put like a strip of adhesive across there. Maybe I should do like a Velcro strip or something. Flip you around. Thank you, guys. I appreciate all your comments. It makes me happy to know that you're watching, and I take everything you say to heart, and I like your input. So thank you so much, Elaine. I will make sure my sign is anchored down. And I hope you like this card. I hope you'll try your hand at this bright, cheerful card. These products in the On The Go Suite collection, here's a little printout I did of everything you get in the entire suite. The bundle, the paper, the puffy stickers, the twine, the dies. Oh, and the suitcases. I haven't even played with those yet. The little suitcase boxes, you're going to get a package of those, and you get 12 of them. So you could totally do like I did on the card here and put that on the front of a suitcase and fill it with some chocolates and a Starbucks card or some other kind of gift card. Like, so many fun things. I'm really falling more and more in love with this suite collection. This is what happens to me when I feature a suite or a product for an entire week. I fall in love with it even more, and the ideas keep coming, right? When you start to play with your supplies, you get more and more ideas. You get inspired just naturally by playing with your supplies. So pull out your stamps, pull out your products, and make something and share it with someone and bring joy to their face and their heart. So I hope you like this one. I hope you'll come back and join me tomorrow for my Thursday card. Alrighty, take care, everyone. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow morning at the same time. Bye for now.